I want to share a story with you. And this is around the idea that no matter how hopeless your health and fitness may seem, no matter how long you've been dealing with chronic pain, no matter how many times you have started and stopped your routine, no matter how many challenges you've done and it just nothing ever stuck, you are never more than just a few tweaks away from unlocking that next level of those results that you want. Quick story. So I have a guy named Rich that I coach in person, and I have coached him in person 2 times a week for the last couple of years. He's my parents' neighbor, and he's like late 70s. If he's not 80 years old, he's very close. But he is way fitter than your average 80-year-old. I mean, the guy can do 20 push-ups on his toes. You know, I mean, he has his issues, obviously, and cognitively, sometimes he's not there, but like, he's pretty physical. And he plays competitive softball with other guys his age. Like, they go to Manteca, they play here, like it's a semi-serious team. Well, lately, Rich has really been struggling with just his inability to throw as well as he wants to, hit as well as he wants to, run as fast as he wants to. And he expressed to me last week that he was thinking about quitting softball because he's just like, maybe I just don't have it anymore. And I could see just the sadness on his face. Like, he was not at peace with the idea of quitting softball. But he felt like he had no choice. Doesn't that sound familiar for some of you? You feel so stuck because you feel like no matter what you've tried, you're just not getting the results that you want. And so the tempting thought a lot of times in that situation is, what's the point? Maybe I should just stop trying because clearly nothing works. So I told him, Rich, first of all, I support whatever decision you want to do, but I can promise you this, what I do better than anyone, especially as it pertains to movement, but really in anything in health and fitness, is to watch you move and be able to provide just a few small tweaks to unlock that next level for you. So let's give that a shot, and I promise you, you have more years of softball left. So he agreed because he trusts me. We met this last Tuesday at the field and played catch. And within his first 2 throws, like I knew was going to happen, I was like, oh, yeah, I know what's going on. I know what's missing. I know what we can tweak. In one session, he went from barely being able to throw about 45 feet accurately to throwing over 70 feet to my chest. Something he didn't think he could do. An ability he thought he lacked, when all that he needed was a couple tweaks. You are so much closer to the results or the next level that you want. And we tend to make things way too complicated in ourselves in thinking that it's these big changes, these huge strides, when really it's not. It's turning the ship rudder 1 degree and then just letting that unfold over time. So things like adding a few ounces of protein to your day, adding in daily walks, taking the strength training workouts you're doing and just upping the intensity a little bit, not doubling it to where you're on the brink of death, but just upping it a little bit. Or maybe taking your workouts from 2 days a week to 3 days a week. May not seem like a lot, but that's a 33% increase. If your bank account increased 33% overnight, you probably wouldn't think that was only a little bit, right? You are a couple small tweaks away. And if you need help with that, I know a guy.